Hello, all my Star Trekian fans. It's time once again for another Let's Play episode of Star Trek Online. From where we left off on our last episode, we are still playing through the Romulan mystery, and we just finished... let's go back here and look. We just finished Sharian's Swords. So in the original gameplay of the game, this was where basically the Romulan storyline ended and you would start doing Cardassian stuff. But since they introduced the new FE, the Riemann FE, that has now been placed into the Romulan mystery storyline. So it's 5 episodes of brand new story missions they brought to the game later on, and now it is part of the main storyline and it just follows the same linear path. So the first of that Riemann FE is called the Vault, and it goes through to Mine Enemy, Frozen, Colosseum, and then Cutting the Cord. And it is quite a fun series. As I said in a previous video, this is probably the most fun I have had in one of the FEs that was brought out. So we will start with the Vault. The Vault is a shuttle-only mission, which means we're going to have to get in a shuttlecraft to do it. Alright, so it says your crew finds itself in a tight situation when you are ordered to investigate an enemy surge on an abandoned Romulan starbase. So we will hail it, and all of these missions have voice acting for the description. So I am going to let that play through for you guys.
The Romulans had a base, known as the Vault, that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hobus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need, without conflict.
Cool. So, a space station that's kind of based on Borg technology, and we got to go investigate it. And we will get Scorpion fighters, which unfortunately are consumable devices, but they are pretty cool while they last, and you can replay this mission a million times and keep getting more. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, this mission actually requires that we speak to DeSoto on Starbase 39, and then switch over our shuttle from there. Even though you can equip your shuttle from your starship now in the transporter room, this mission actually requires that we go to the starbase, talk to those people, and do it from there. So it just takes a little bit more time to get set up, but I guess that's okay. We'll go do it as fast as we can. So since the last video has played, it's been quite a while since I've done one of these. Just been really busy at work, and so I apologize for the long lag in videos. Obviously, we are definitely going to continue our look at Star Trek Online and doing all the story missions. So that is not going to stop. It has just been a while since I've done them. So, let's see if there's any skill points I need to put in here, because I don't remember. Looks like I got turrets and drones already put all up. That's really good. That's awesome. Probably going to do... Engine performance is tempting, but I'm probably going to go with hull plating since we are on a cruiser. I'll do hull plating and then I'll do shield. So we'll really tank up our ship. It's going to be really, really awesome. So Starbase 39, of course, is in Alpha Centauri. And I should have a shuttle ready to go. I believe I'll use the Yellowstone. I used that in the Jim Hadar FE series. And so I should still have that shuttle to use. It's a great shuttle. I love it. Also, trying to think here. I had mentioned in a previous episode I was going to do the replay series that they had going on last weekend with the Davidian arc, and you can get the Ophidian cane, which I told you guys was just awesome. Well, I was kind of so busy that weekend, I did not have time to get in game and get that Ophidian cane. So unfortunately, and I apologize, Ensign Ricky is not going to have the Ophidian cane. And I think I've even missed getting the Riemann officer that you could have gotten this past weekend by replaying the Riemann series. Although we are playing it now, so maybe we'll get it, but I doubt it. So I apologize for that. Ensign Ricky's just going to be a little light on that kind of stuff. I don't want to enter the Sierra system. I'm not in the right place, am I? Oh no, maybe I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. So I apologize, but no Ophidian cane for Ensign Ricky. I really regret that. I really wanted to get that thing, or as everyone calls it, the pimp cane. But alas, he shall not have it, and that is a shame. Pimp cane. It's pretty awesome too, but oh well. What you gonna do about it? Eventually they'll do another replay time, period where you can replay those things and get that stuff. Maybe like toward the end of the year or something. So we're at Starbase 39. We have to go to the Admiral's office. We have to speak to DeSoto to actually start the mission. So after you talk to him, no more questions, blah blah blah. It's going to give you an accolade, which we didn't get for some reason. But usually it gives you an accolade called Size Doesn't Matter. But I think I might have already got that from another mission. Anyway, alright. Now it says speak with the shuttle information officer in the shipyard, and for some reason you actually have to go do that. You can't just go to your ship and equip your shuttle from your ship. This mission requires that you go do that. I think because this was like the very first mission that they came out with where you had to use a shuttle, so they kind of had to give you instructions in how to do that. But in other shuttle missions, you can just go to your ship and switch shuttles. But if we come over here to the dude we're supposed to talk to, let's see, shuttle requisitions. No, we're supposed to talk to the information officer first. Not ship selections. The information officer, which is shuttle information? Yes, I was told to report to you. So you do that and then click continue, and now it says go to the Hakona system. So now you have to equip your shuttle. So actually, I bet now you can go to your ship and equip your shuttle. But first you had to speak to DeSoto and then that Cation over there. And then that allows you to now equip your shuttle and then go to where you're supposed to. So let's go to... oh crap, the game just crashed. Okay, so that was fun. Not. Yeah, the game just crashed and I had to restart the darn thing. So I apologize for that. You know how those kinds of things go sometimes. Alright, so where were we? We were trying to switch to our shuttle is what we were trying to do. And failing at that. Ship selection officer, that's what I needed. Yes, the USS Micropeony. So this will be our shuttle for today. All we have to do is set it as current, and now we are ready to go. I'm not even going to bother with putting on all the stuff you can put on it. It's not really needed for this mission. So let's just get on with it, because we've already wasted enough time. Okay, and there's our tiny little shuttle. One thing I will do is see what station I want. I'll go ahead and use my Borg emergency power to shields. That sounds good. And we're set my weapons to auto fire, which they are, and we are ready to go. Okay, let's go to Psi Valorum. So I do like this shuttle a lot. It's pretty cool. I guess while we're on our way, we can get my buttons how I want them. Let's see, let's move everything off. And then we'll put everything on how I like it. And that's the only part I don't like about switching ships and shuttles, is that it resets your whole powertrain and it doesn't really save it too well. And I don't like that, but what are you gonna do about it, huh? Okay, it looks like I have... I'll just have that then. Okay. Well, that's all I got, so that's what I'll do. Alright. So the Hakona system is right over here. And as we get close to it, you will notice this big station. It's a huge space station based on Borg technology. So, very cool. So our little shuttlecraft is flying at warp 10, fast as we can possibly go right now. And see, for weapons, I just simply have a standard phaser beam array and torpedo for my shuttle. I mean, I don't have it all decked out right now, but basically that's what I got. It's the best I can do. See, that's a Tetrion console, so that really wouldn't help me. Nothing else really, so it's the best we can do for now. Did I pass it? Yes, I did. And now we still get to it. Okay, here it is. This is a big space station, and we are going to fly into it. Literally flying into it. And there it is out there. Alright, obviously the station isn't as abandoned as Intel suggested. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build. It's almost the size of a small moon. That's no moon. Alright. Have to get our Star Wars reference in there, right? Okay. So basically what she's telling us here is to avoid the patrol vessels that we see out there. There's birds of prey. You're in a shuttlecraft. You're not going to be much match for them. Although you could probably take them on, but there's no need to. It'll only alert them of your presence. So, in order to get around this space station, there are 3 different things you can do depending on your career. If you're a science officer, you have one path. If you're a tactical officer, you have another, and if you're an engineer, you have another. So there's 3 different things out here to do depending on your career. Since we are engineering, we will do the, I believe it's, I forget which one it is. Let's see, derelict ship maybe. As they said, no, that's the science officers. Communication satellites, that's tactical. Stellar debris, that's engineering. The material requirements to make a base of that one of the large asteroids has a navigational beacon. The Romulans must have placed it there. Engineering officers can scan the large asteroid for additional information. And then it's also telling you can use the nebula to hide your signature if you need to. But the first thing that engineering officers do is to scan an asteroid, which is not visible yet, but will become visible, I believe, when we get close to this beacon here. Yep, there it is. That's the asteroid you need to scan. So that's where you go for engineering. For science and tactical, the science one is like over there somewhere, and tactical is like somewhere else. Alright, so because we're engineering, we're going to scan the large asteroid. It's got some thing about it that we can blow up. And wait for it to split apart. Apparently it's going to take us time. Or we have to get close to the chunk. There we go. Now once we get close enough to it, we can do a material analysis. And it says if we use a repulsor to push the asteroid fragment, we can follow it through the detection grid. So basically there's a detection grid around the station you can't get into. So we're going to use this asteroid and follow it. Engage tractor beam, repulsor mode. That pushes it. Now basically we just have to keep up with the asteroid. And it will start off slow and then it will speed up really fast. So just kind of stay behind it here. And it's kind of slow right now, but in a second it'll like speed off. And you won't be able to keep up with it hardly. There it goes. See, it totally took off. So to keep up with it, you basically have to use full impulse. And the idea is just to kind of stay behind it the best you can. So you're going to end up having to speed up and slow down and so forth. There's the detection grid you can see came on screen. We have to be careful. So we need to get closer to this thing now. You just stay right behind this asteroid and we won't be detected. Just like that. And now we're through. And it'll tell us here that we are definitely through. There we go. So we have successfully entered the detection grid area, and now we can enter the vault itself. As you can see, it is absolutely an immense space station. Very, very awesome. They did a great job on design on this space station. One of their best designs to date, I would say, on designing an alien space station. Alright, we have to search the vault interior for unusual readings and inhabitants. So we are actually inside that space station now. And there are different components to it, different sections and areas we'll fly to. But a lot of people reminisced of this as V'ger. You know, like in the first Star Trek, movie when they all enter V'ger for the first time. This kind of gave people that that impression of, you know, entering a huge alien like space station thing, and so a lot of people connected this with, you know, wow, it's very V'ger like, and it really is, because it's just so big and you're in a shuttle. And of course V'ger was a whole lot bigger. They took the whole starship inside the thing, so it was a lot bigger, but this is still really cool. Alright, so we need to find a passage deeper into the vault, and I do happen to know where that is. Basically, you look around, and you can fly all the way. You can fly up and around and down and all over this station. But the door that we want is right over here. And yeah, it is awe-inspiring. It just looks awesome. And there's some other areas that look equally impressive. Alright, we've tripped a cannon turret. Take it out. Take that out too. That was easy enough, though it does drain the shields quite a bit. Now we need to scan the bulkhead doors. The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. We need to find basically an access key to get in. So we're going to scan the turret debris we just destroyed, and it will give us a key. And the access security code block is 6750. So this is one of the little mini games you have to do, but it's real easy. You just do try security keys, and when you see 6750 pop up in here, this will light up, and then all we have to do is hit the button when we see it. Right there. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You just wait for that code to scan, and then when you see those numbers, it will highlight it and light up for you, and you just press it. Bam, you're in. It's that easy. Now be careful not to hit these energy discharges. They will hurt. And there are Scorpion fighters out here. This is what you're going to get as the reward for this mission. There are things you can scan, like this microgravity storage container and stuff, but it doesn't do anything for the mission. It just tells you kind of what they are and what's going on in this station. But there's no accolade or nothing for scanning everything in here, so really no need to scan anything. You just might as well move on. And we are going to come up against some enemy. There are enemy fighters inside the space station we have to deal with. So there is a bit of combat. But even in a shuttle, we should be okay. And this is a great shuttle too, so we're going to take all the stuff out. I hate tractor beams. Those tractor beams really stop you. Had to use my shield recharge there, was draining my shields quite a bit. We're in an area where it's constantly doing damage to my ship. So that's why it's doing that. Once we get past here, it'll be okay. See, all that stuff there does damage to your ship. We are proceeding deeper into the vault. This area I just love. I mean, that is just... Is that not awesome? Is that just not incredibly awesome to you? Because it is to me. I'm just saying. It looks great. And then we come over here, and that's an actual Borg sphere they have captured and connected to this facility. So we can go up to it, in fact. and it says Borg Sphere, and we can scan it. Scan Borg Sphere. The Borg Sphere is dormant. It's like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings. Looks like the sphere is hooked into part of the local system's network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now, probably a safety precaution to keep them locked. So yeah, they got a whole Borg Sphere in here. Is that not sweet? Why don't we have a Borg Sphere? We need one too. So here's another set of doors to go through. More things. Hate those tractor beams. Quiet in this area. Too quiet. That means something's gonna happen. Finally, we enter the final area of the vault. Again, another awesomely looking area. I love the white coloring down there and the conduits. And it goes way up there. Yeah, this is a huge station. And there's nothing on these things right now, but if you do get rewards, you get like templates to create devices and things, or schematics, and so this is used for crafting. So if you answer the questions coming up here really well, you'll get some good rewards if you do a lot of crafting. If you don't do a lot of crafting, it's not going to mean much to you. Alright, this is the Thaleron reactor that we have to investigate. So we get close to it. We scan the Thaleron. Remember, Thaleron energy is like banned in the Federation, extremely dangerous. Sir, this is it. This was the weapons lab, an industrial research and fabrication facility where the Romulans built Thaleron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they must be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Ah, we've got a Reman captain who has found us, and he's somewhere out there. I don't know if you can see his ship or not. Anyway, what? Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I'm not an agent of Empress Sela. I'm here to investigate unusual scanner readings. Neither of us is supposed to be here, I suspect. I'm gonna put I'm not an agent of Empress Sela. There are other paths you can take as well.
Did you know Sela's mother was a human?
Yes, I did.
And a Starfleet officer, no less. Given Starfleet's many attempts at interference with the Romulan Star Empire over the years, it is quite obvious that at least some elements of both organizations are cooperating.
It's possible.
Either that, or possibly your Starfleet has been tricked into doing the Empress's bidding.
I don't know. Let's see. Starfleet is a peaceful organization of exploration, not a political tool. Even if I were an operative of Sela, how would that change the situation? Starfleet. Well, let's defend Starfleet a little bit. Not sure which one to go with here. Let's do this one.
Your protest will do you no good in any case. I expected interference, and I have taken steps to ensure that you will not disrupt my plans.
Let's keep him talking. Let's keep him talking just a little bit longer. How did you know that I was coming?
Do you really think I would proceed with such a dangerous plan without my own sources of intelligence? Now that we have come to this exchange, it hardly matters how we arrived here. What is important now is how we proceed.
I agree. I do not want conflict.
I am afraid our time is at an end.
Unfortunately,
My
I'm gonna get
associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Perhaps not the best options that I chose there, but you can choose different ones if you'd like, and see where that goes. But now I'm gonna have to fight. Scorpion fighters. So yes, I did not answer very well there, but if you answer really good, like diplomatically and all that, rewards pop up on top of these things, like I mentioned before, and there's schematics for building like torpedoes and stuff like that. So if you're big into crafting, answering well his questions here will get you some good stuff for crafting. If you're not into crafting, it really doesn't matter how you answer him, because now basically the goal is to escape the station one way or another. Torpedo went right by him. Completely missed him. Those little things can cloak too. Come on, there you go. Boy, let's get out of here. More to deal with.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Dang, torpedoes are totally missing. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Because you need to stop that. Let's get out of here. Come on. Get him. Got him as he was cloaking. How awesome was that? Oh, it looks like we got a Mogai escort. Believe it or not, if you do things right, you can take out a Mogai in your shuttle. And just to prove it, I will show you how you can do that. First thing is to make sure we're all powered up. And I'm gonna wait for my EPS. But watch this, we're fixing to take out a freaking Mogai with a shuttle. Oh, I wish I had a hull heal right now. Could really use a hull heal. Do not have one. If I take major damage, I am going to back off. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, crap on a button stick. And there I go. Okay. So I didn't take him out without dying, but I will take him out. I've got him down to 49%. So, luckily for me, he doesn't heal. So unfortunately, I didn't get him the first time. We're gonna get him now. I am hurt bad. Let myself heal a little bit. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Can I get him? Can I get him? Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Awesome. At 2% hull. I win even though I'm on fire and slowly dying. I win. 5% hull. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Oh boy. That was fun though.
Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 50%.
Oh. Check me. Get out of here! Oh, come on. It's stuck in the door. Get us out of here now. Whew. One more section to get to. Go.
Ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75%.
Come on. Go. Come on. Go. Full speed ahead. Enemies. What do we got here? A bird of prey. So much more easier than the Mogai. We can take him out, no question. Alright, now let's get out of here. Open sesame. Yes, I want to leave the vault now. Exit station. Yes, exit station. Rendezvous with reinforcements on the other side of the nebula. And my ally, that would be my reinforcements. And it is the Lhasa. And it's a Galaxy-class starship. So we're in that micro nebula, and as you can see, it's pretty much like that episode of, or the movie Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, when they're in the nebula and you have no sensors and you can't see anything. Totally awesome. It also means I have no shields, which is not so awesome. My goal is to take out the fighters while they take on the mothership. And take out the torpedoes, or the plasma torpedoes too, if you can. Because they need help. In fact, they're at 0% right now, so they need a lot of help. Sorry about that. Dang, they are both messed up. I mean, crap. And in fact, that one just blew up. And boy, are they hurt. Leave the system and return to Starbase 39. Are you sure you don't want some help? Your, like, warp engines are on fire and your bridge is on fire and stuff. But okay, I'll return, sure. Oh, now you're magically repaired. How nice. Sweet. So now we actually do have to go back to Starbase 39, physically go back to Starbase 39 before we can finish this mission. You can't actually hail it and finish it that way. You actually have to go talk to the people in person. So I don't like that going back and forth, but whatever. We'll do it. So that's the vault. Really, really cool mission. Basically, we've learned that the Remans have control of Borg technology and a big space station, and they have Thalaron weapons. And there's a dude called Obisek, and we're going to be dealing with Obisek a lot during this series. I will not spoil anything, but it turns out pretty cool. Agent Washington of the USS Piccolo. Okay. Ah, the USS Jolly Roger. That's nice. And Thunderdome, of course. USS Celtic Rose. Let's see. USS Leviathan. USS Sun Crusher. USS Iron Man. USS Enter a Name. That has to be my favorite one so far. USS Kickapoo. Right. Onto the station we go. I'm drunk. Look at me. I don't know what's going on here. Beam down the station. And now we have to debrief with DeSoto. Admiral office and DeSoto. Blah 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 blah. And return to Admiral Tenay. Now
Excellent work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans.
I agree.
Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans,
Could be.
but the use of Thalaron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism.
Right?
Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks.
Cool.
The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them.
You got it. So we're gonna get a bunch of skill points and Scorpion fighters.
Congratulations, Captain.
We are now Captain
Starfleet intelligence has
35. I'm not ready for you yet. We are now Captain 35. And we have a new officer. Who do we have? We have an alien engineering officer, a Pakled science, or a Tellarite tactical. I don't like any of them. Let's just take that. Sure. Whatever. Oh, you looked weird. Alright. Cool. So that's done. So that was the vault. Really, really cool mission. And there's our Scorpion fighters. Don't forget after this mission to go switch back to your ship, which I will do off screen. But do that before you start the next mission, or you'll find yourself in a very tiny shuttle. Okay, I will see you all next for Mine Enemy. Dun dun dun.